What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got another tier list video, and it is going to be the midfielders up next. And we have got a good amount of players to go through today. But before we do, I just want to let you guys know two things. The first thing I want to let you guys know is that I am doing a FIFA 23 giveaway on Twitter. I'm giving away 2 copies, any platform as well. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, it doesn't matter. So if you guys want to get involved, just head over to Twitter, type in AuzioMF, and it is my pinned comment. All you need to do is retweet and follow, and you should be entered. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know is that this is my personal tier. This is what I personally believe the players that you guys see should be going in the tiers that you guys also do see. Now, if there is certain players that you feel like should have gone higher or even lower, just let me know who they are in the comment section. But yeah, let's get into it, starting off with Shapeshifter N'Golo Kante. As soon as they gave him 5-star skill moves, it was game over. You guys know how good this card is, and you guys know where he's going to go in the tier list. He's going to go straight into the S tier. Team of the season, Kevin De Bruyne. Now, I used KDB for a very long time on my RTG. I used his team of the year card, though, for like 900 games. And there really isn't like that big of a difference between this card and the other card, the team of the year. The only thing is that you can really notice is the team of the year is better on defense. That's literally it. But yeah, this team of the season card is very good, but I don't believe he is S tier. I think KDB deserves to go into the A+. Shapeshifter Robertson. Incredible box to box. The high work rates is really solid as well. I don't think Robertson is S tier, but I definitely will say he deserves to go into the A+. Team of the season, Declan Rice. I love these long shots, you know. The long shots on this card is a joke. He is very good in a CDM position, but I don't think he's as good as someone like Robertson. So team of the season, Declan Rice, he's going to go A tier. Winter wildcard, Pogba. Outdated. Very outdated. His acceleration is just not good enough this late in the FIFA, unfortunately. So winter wildcard Pogba, yeah, he's going to go B+. I definitely feel like they need to give Pogba a better card. Like a Footies card. Footies Pogba? You guys know that card would be juiced out. But yeah, the winter wildcard, very outdated. Felipe Shapeshifter, he's a good CDM. His pace isn't anything incredible, but I remember this card having terrible stamina. He's one of those cards that you can only play to like the 60th minute and then you're forced to sub him off. And that right there, this late into FIFA, yeah, it's not really good to see, is it? I'm not going to go as far as saying he deserves to go into a B+ though, but I am definitely going to put him into the A tier. I don't think he's as good as a CDM as someone like Robertson. Come on. He came out recently. You guys know the review. You guys know how good this card is. He's an absolute joke. I love the 5-star skill moves. He's so good going forward, and he is really solid defensively as well. Rafinha, for me, yeah, definitely deserves to go into the S tier. Dele Alli, flashback card. Ooh. He was a card a lot of people used for quite a while, but a card that definitely has been pushed to a side now. I don't think Dele Alli is on that S tier level. I really don't. I definitely feel like Dele Alli deserves to go into the A+. I was never really like a huge fan of Dele Alli. You guys know where I put him in the previous midfielders tier list as well. It was A+. I think he's a very good card. I think he's very nice all rounded, but I just don't think he's S tier. I don't think he's next level, let's say. Showdown Fabinho. Now this is a card I did use for a very long time in that CDM position. He's so good in a CDM position, man. He really is. But the one thing that made me kind of go away from the card is the dribbling ability. The dribbling ability is good, but it isn't up to the level I wanted it to be up to. So Fabinho, for me personally, he deserves to go into the A+. Lucas Paqueta, team of the season, absolute joke. Love the 5-star skill moves. The finesse shots are incredible in this card as well. He's a box to box. He can do it all. He can go forward. He can defend. Team of the season, Lucas Paqueta, definitely deserves to go S tier. He definitely is a good CDM. I think it's his strength or aggression. I believe it's his strength that isn't like anything top tier. And especially for a player that is 6'2", you kind of want that strength to be a little bit better on him, right? I don't mind his pace, but his pace isn't anything insane. I definitely wouldn't say Sergio's on the same level as someone like Fabinho. So Sergio is going to go in the A tier. Shapeshifter Etal, incredible. If he was in the Prem and played for like City, this card would go for like 300k min. It just would be way more than what he currently goes for. It's literally because of the links he goes for like, I think it's 100k. He's an amazing midfielder. Love the 5-star weak foot. He can do it all in that midfield as well. He can go forward, take a shot. The pace is beautiful. The dribbling is insane. Defensively, he's outrageous as well. I think Shapeshifter Etal definitely needs to go in the S tier. He's a card that I feel like we haven't seen in quite a while. I feel like Fofana's definitely a card that people have pushed to a side. But you know what? I still like this Fofana card. Like, I don't mind him one bit. He's still a card that offers you a lot. He feels nice on the ball. Nothing insane, nothing next level, but he still feels nice on the ball. Defensively, solid. Going forward, he's solid at it as well. I definitely would say Fofana, team of the season, is a level above Felipe, Sergio, and Declan Rice. So we are going to put team of the season Fofana in the A+. For birthday Alan, now a lot of people did use this card when he came out, but now there definitely is way better CDMs. Like, his sprint speed is good, but nothing insane with the shadow chems applied. His strength as well for a CDM isn't that great. So Alan is going to go into the A tier. Moment Hullet, I forgot to mention, icons are also thrown in here. Not all of them, because there is definitely some questionable icon midfielders that don't even deserve to be in the best midfielders tier list. So there is some that have been thrown to a side, but I think there's like 10, maybe even 11 in here. But yeah, Moments Hullet, you guys already know where this card's going to go. I know his agility looks a little bit low on the card, but trust me, he doesn't have that agility in game. Moments Hullet definitely deserves to go S tier. Foot Captain Ward-Prowse. Now, he's a bit of a weird box-to-box because his shooting ability and passing ability is very good, but his dribbling ability is not that great. His physicals aren't that great. His defensive awareness is poor, and his sprint speed isn't anything insane. So Ward-Prowse is going to go into the B+. I like Petit as like a holding CDM, a person that stays back, waiting for the perfect moment to go in for a tackle or go in for an interception. He's not that kind of player that you select and rush out with. It's just not going to work with Petit. I don't really like his dribbling ability as well. Like, his dribbling ability, yeah, it's not anything amazing. But as I said, as a holding CDM, he is good. I think Petit definitely deserves to go into the A tier. Shapeshifter, 95 overall Kimpembe. You guys know how much I love this card. Him in a CDM position is an absolute joke. Love him in a sentiment position as well. I think Kimpembe needs to go into the S tier. This card is a bit, I would say, outdated. There definitely is way better midfielders, and it's weird to say because we're talking about a team of the year here, right? You would think the team of the year would at least go into like the A+, but I'm going to put him into the A tier, and the reason I'm going to put him in the A tier is because yes, he has got a good dribbling ability, and yes, his passing ability is top tier as well, but his physicals, they're poor. He's a long shot ability as well. For a centre mid this late into FIFA, I expect way better long shots. So yeah, Jorginho is going to go into the A tier. Moments Pep. Now, his defending ability and passing ability is two things I really do like on this card, but his dribbling ability for a 5'11" player is not good enough. His pace as well, you need to upgrade it with the Shadow Chem style, and when you do that, it's still not anything insane, and his physicals completely get left out as well. So yeah, Moments Pep, he's not on the same level as Declan Rice, Felipe, Sergio, so Pep is going to go in the B+. Moments Mateus, incredible box-to-box midfielder. The thing about Mateus that is a little bit awkward, let's say, is you want to try to upgrade the pace as much as possible because of the sprint speed. But then when you do that, you're leaving his dribbling ability at what it is, let's say. And his dribbling ability, yeah, it's not amazing. So some people want to go for the engine chem style to upgrade his dribbling ability. And when you do that, his sprint speed ain't anything top tier. So there definitely is an issue with this card. I don't think he's S tier. I don't think he's on the same levels like Hullet, Lucas Paqueta, Rafinha, Kante. But I definitely will say Moments Mateus deserves to go into the A+. Dribbling ability on this card, you know what I mean? Like, his defending ability is good though. He can put in a very good tackle, and his strength as well is very nice. His aggression is a little bit low, but it doesn't really feel like that in game. His pace as well, yeah, it's not that amazing, is it? Another card that I wouldn't put on the same level as Rice, Felipe, Sergio, Petit. I think Rijkaard needs to go into the B+. Team of the season, Canales. Now, he was a card that was so cheap on the first day he was released, and he is a card that does offer you a lot in game as well. Like, he's got the finesse shot trait, he can go forward, take a shot, he can defend. I think the one thing that would have took him to the next level was like a high defensive work rate. If he was high, it would have been so much better. I don't think this card is A+ anymore. Like, I don't think he's De Bruyne, Dele Alli, or Mateus level, but I definitely believe he deserves to go into the A tier. Maitland-Niles, ooh, good CDM, goes in very strong. He feels nice on the ball as well, good amount of pace. I think the Thing that would have took him to the next level again is a high defensive work rate. Him being medium isn't anything incredible. I think the 3-star weak foot as well is a little bit annoying to work with this late into the game. So Maitland-Niles is not going to go into the A+, but I definitely will say he deserves to go into the A tier. Very good box to box. Very good box to box. Like he can pretty much do it all, right? He's a bit of a sticky one, though. Where does he go? Does he go on that S tier? Does he go in the A+? Like, as I said, Cahill offers you a lot in-game. It's just when I used him, I didn't think he was better than Atal. I didn't think he was better than Lucas Paqueta. I'll be honest, I didn't think he was better than someone like Rafinha. Defensively, I think he's better than Rafinha, but going forward, Rafinha 100% wins. I'm going to put Cahill A+. Like I said, he's a good box-to-box, but I just didn't feel like he was anything special in-game. Rodri, ooh. Dribbling ability, not that great. Pace, acceleration to be exact. Yeah, it lets him down. Rodri's not on the same level as Rice. I am going to put him in the B+. Team of the season, Guendouzi. Now, him in a CDM position is way better than him in a centre mid position. Like, in a centre mid position, he doesn't really offer you that shooting ability, which is a little bit annoying. Like, his shooting ability is decent, but not up to the level I wanted to be up to this late into the game. So, yeah, him in a CDM position definitely is good, but not as good as someone like Fabinho, Robertson, or Cahill. So, Guendouzi is going to go into the A tier. Decent CDM. Like, he can go in for a tackle. The dribbling ability, though, for a player that is 5'9" is not great. The pace as well. Like, if you're 5'9", I want you to have a good dribbling ability and really good amount of pace as well. So the fact that Makelele really hasn't got that is a bit disappointing, and I don't think he deserves to go into the A tier. So Moments Makelele is going to go into the B+. But as I said, he has got a good tackling ability. It's just that dribbling and pace. Yeah, for a 5'9" player, I expect better. Incredible. Just straight up incredible. He's so good as an attacking centre mid. He definitely goes S tier. As an attacking centre mid, yeah, 100%. Team of the season, Brozovic. Very good CDM. You can play him in a centre mid position because he has got a long shot ability, but the CDM position is, I feel like, the go-to. He's just an absolute brick wall there. I don't think he's S tier though, but I definitely will say he deserves to go A+. Good box to box. Dribbling ability, though, is something that really does hold this card back, so I'm not going to put him into the A+ with the dribbling ability he has got, but I am going to put him into the A tier. When I used Mount, right, I was very surprised how good he was on defense. I didn't think he was going to be anything special on defense, but I definitely thought he was going to be insane going forward, and he was. Going forward, he is amazing. But yeah, defense, very surprised. His physicals, though, still aren't that great, but defending ability, like putting in tackles, interceptions, that was something I was really happy with. I think Mount is a comfortable A+ player. I don't think he deserves to go into the S tier. Kimmich, ooh. His pace split is still a little bit awkward, but you can fix that with that Shadow Chem star applied. He is a very good CDM, though. He is. I think Kimmich here, team of the season, deserves to go into the A+. Sissoko, acceleration. The acceleration just holds him back. Like, that acceleration is not good enough this late into the game. Sissoko needs to go into the B+. Very good box to box. Very good. Like, the 5-star weak foot is incredible. The 4-star skill moves. They did this Pepe card so nicely. Like, his shooting ability, yeah, that right there is insane, let's say. So yeah, Pepe, shapeshifter, I think he definitely deserves to go into the A+. End of an era, Fernandinho. Now, I've used this card a lot on my main account, and I still really do enjoy him in that midfield as well. When he came out, I definitely was like S tier 100%. There was not many better midfielders than this Fernandinho card, but there is definitely now. That's the thing, right? Like, for me personally, Rafinha is better. Not defensively, but going forward, Rafinha 100% wins. Lucas Paqueta is better. Atal's better. Yeah, there's a lot of midfielders better than this Fernandinho card, so he is going to go into the A+. As I said, I still feel like he is very good, and that's why he's going in the A+. It's just I don't believe he deserves to go in the S tier. Good box to box because he can do a job on defense, but the physicals on this card, they're not that great. I think Modric is a comfortable A+. Shapeshifter Cola. Now, if you get this card out of a player pick or pack, yes, it's an L because of the price he goes for. But give him a chance and he will surprise you. He surprised me. I used him in that CDM position with that Shadow Chem star applied, and I was like, whoa, okay. He's actually a very good CDM. The pace is there, the defending ability is there, the physicality is there, the dribbling ability felt way better than what the COD actually says. Like, if you look at the dribbling stat itself, it isn't that great, but because of the other dribbling stats being very solid, he felt way better in-game than what you would think he would feel. So yeah, I was very surprised with him in a CDM position. I think he is a very good CDM, and I definitely do believe he deserves to go into the A+. I know that's going to surprise a few people, but trust me, give him a chance and he will surprise you. Moments Gerrard. There's a lot of issues with this Gerrard. Shooting ability, passing ability is good, but everything else, yeah, it's not that great. Defending ability, physicals, dribbling ability, and the pace as well. Even with a Shadow or Hunter, it still isn't anything top tier. So Moments Gerrard is going to go into the B+. Footy's the pool. I'm sorry I didn't do a review on this card. Straight up sorry. He's incredible. The high work rates is amazing. He offers you everything in game. He's got a 5-star weak foot as well. The only thing he's missing is 5-star skill moves. If they gave him 5-star skill moves as well, yeah, you guys know how insane that would be. He's amazing. I definitely think this Footy's the pool deserves to go into the S tier. Shapeshifter Corona. Love Corona. Love it. I love this card so much. He's my go-to super sub in that midfield. He changes games. He is so good on the ball. The 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot is beautiful to have. He's amazing on defense. He's so good going forward as well. Shapeshifter Corona. Yeah, get him straight up there in the S tier as well. He was so good when he came out. So good, man. Nowadays, though, yeah, there's better midfielders. Way better midfielders. I think Category needs to go into the A+. Team of the season, Bellingham. We don't need to say much, do we? I cannot believe this card is going for the price he goes for. I think it's like 140k. Come on. Come on. 140k for team of the season, Bellingham. It's an absolute bargain. If you can afford him, which you probably can, pick him up. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Moments Zidane. Incredible attacking centre mid. Him as like a box-to-box centre mid isn't that great, I'll be honest. Like, defensively, he isn't as good as someone like Bellingham. He isn't as good as someone like the pool. But going forward, he is crazy. Shooting ability, beautiful. Pace, beautiful. Dribbling ability, even though he's a tall player, he still feels very good on the ball, and the passing ability is crazy good as well. I think as an attacking centre mid, Zidane, yeah, he needs to go up there. He needs to go in the S tier. Vieira's a weird one, you know, because his dribbling ability ain't that great. I think we all know that. His dribbling ability isn't that top tier. But defensively, he is crazy. The thing about Vieira, right? He's a 6'4" player. But it just feels like he's got a 6'7" player's reach. It just feels like that. It feels like he's getting to everything. Just intercepting everything. Tackling everything. He's there. He's teleporting everywhere across the pitch. And it is really annoying to play. And I still hate playing up against him as well. It's just that dribbling ability is a little bit, you know, a little bit meh, let's say. I still think I'm going to put Vieira S tier because of how good defensively he is. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Vieira, you're getting thrown into the S tier, man. Team of the season, Pedri. Now, him as an attacking centre mid is still incredible. He's an absolute joke going forward. The dribbling ability is amazing. The skill moves is beautiful. He's got 5-star skill moves. The passing ability is crazy as well. The shooting ability and pace can get fixed with a Hunter or even Hawk Chem style. I would suggest going for the Hawk Chem style, though, to give him that long shot ability. So, yeah, team of the season, Pedri. As an attacking centre mid, I feel like he definitely still deserves to go in the S tier. Team of the season, Pellegrini. Very nice all-rounded card, but not like anything crazy. He's not as good as someone like Bellingham. He's not as good as someone like Atal. He's not as good as someone like Corona in my eyes. So yeah, Pellegrini, for me, is a comfortable A+ tier player. Verratti, he's one of those players that is very small, but just feels like he's got like a 6-foot player's reach. It's like N'Golo Kante. You guys know N'Golo Kante. He's just teleporting across the pitch. It feels like he's everywhere. It's the same thing with Verratti. He's just reaching out to certain passes or certain through balls, let's say, that you don't really think he's going to get to. Flashback Verratti, I think he deserves to go into the A+. Flashback Kessie, now he is an outrageously good CDM, and you can even play him in a centre position if you really want to as well. He's got everything. He's got a shooting ability. He's got a ridiculous amount of pace with that Shadow Chemsol applied. His dribbling ability is beautiful. Physicals is unreal. Passing is unreal. High work rates. 4-star, 4-star. He's so good, and I definitely do believe Flashback Kessie deserves to go into the S tier. He's an absolute beast of a player. Michael Ballack, Moments card. Very nice all-rounded. Great shooting ability, nice passing ability as well. Dribbling ability could do, you know, with a little bit of work, let's say. I'm not going to go as far as saying he deserves to go into the A+, but I don't think he deserves to go into the B+. I think he is a comfortable A tier card. Witzel's very good defensively as well. Like, tackling ability is crazy good. The pace on him, though, is the reason I'm kind of, you know, leaning towards more the A tier than the A+. Like, for me, personally, Fabinho is better. Robertson is better in that CDM position. Brozovic is better. Yeah, Witzel, he is going to go into the A tier because of that pace. The thing about Mohr, right, is he is so good going forward with the right chems on, but defensively, even with like a shadow chems on him, he isn't like that great. He's a small player, but he hasn't got like that reach Verratti has or N'Golo Kante has. So yeah, as an attacking centre mid, A+. But as a box-to-box centre mid, I would say A tier. Thiago's a weird one as well, you know, because like his shooting ability is something you want to improve. So if you're using him as like an attacking centre mid, you want to go for the Hunter Chem style because of his sprint speed, right? But then when you go for the Hunter Chem style, his long shots aren't that great. But then at the same time, if you want to use him as like a box-to-box centre mid, you want to go for a shadow, but then he doesn't really give you an amazing shooting ability. Like, he is a good all-rounded card, but he's not like anything insane. I'm not going to put him A+. I am going to put him into the A tier. Outrageous. Outrageous. He's so good, man. I love this card. The fact that they gave him 5-star skill moves, it just took him to a whole new level. So yeah, Flashback Trent, 100% deserves to go into the S tier. Spinazzola, Shapeshifter, another card with 5-star skill moves. He's so good. So good, man. He just offers you so much. Like, him in a CDM position is a joke. He feels insane for a CDM. Him having high medium work rates in a CDM position, I mean, it isn't an issue, but he could have been a little bit better with high, obviously, or even like medium high. That's something I would have preferred on him. Spinazzola, though, is crazy. And yeah, I think he deserves to go S tier as well. Really solid shapeshifter. Team of the season, Cacaret. Now, I feel like he's just a worse version of Flashback Verratti. Like, they are very similar. I can't put them on the same tier because I think Cacaret is just a little bit worse. So yeah, he is going to go into the A tier. Veron really is like an underrated midfielder because he does offer you a good amount in that midfield. Like, the shooting ability is incredible, the passing is nice as well, the dribbling ability could be a little bit better, but it isn't like horrendous. It's something that you can deal with, let's say. The pace is pretty good as well. Defending ability is nice. Defensive awareness, though, is a little bit low, and the physicals are alright as well. I'm not going to go as far as saying he deserves to go into the B+ because, as I said, he's a nice all-rounded midfielder. So I am going to put him into the A tier. Love the fact they gave him 5-star skill moves, but the shooting ability. The shooting ability is something I would have loved to be better. I don't know, man. With me, I don't really want to use him in a CDM position. I want to use him in a centre mid position because he's got 5-star skill moves. So him not having a shooting ability, it is really annoying to work with. So I am going to put him into the A tier. Road to the Knockouts, De Jong. Now, he is so outdated. He came out a long time ago. De Jong is screaming for a new card. EA, please, give him a new footies card because this one right here is so outdated. He needs to go into the B+. He can't go any higher than that. As a box-to-box centre mid, I would say A tier. I don't think he's anything great when it comes down to defense, but going forward, he is still very solid. So as an attacking centre mid, I am going to put Firmino in the A+. Shapeshifter Ramos. Disgusting. You guys know how good Ramos is. A card that they gave 5-star skill moves to, and yeah, he's just stupid with the 5-star skill moves. We all know it. So yeah, Ramos 100% deserves to go S tier. I know he performs better than what the stat says because I've used this card and I did enjoy him. It's just, I didn't think he was anything like, KDB, you know. I didn't think he was anything like Robertson. I didn't think he was anything like Kimmich. I think Lom definitely needs to go just a level below, and that is the A tier. He is a player that feels really good on the ball. He's got great pace. Defending is nice as well. Physicals is nice. He offers you a lot. I think he's more of a CDM than centre mid because he hasn't got that shooting ability. And if we're comparing him to the players in the S tier that plays in a centre mid position, I don't think he's on that level. I think Camavinga deserves to go just a level below, and that is A+. Foot Captain's Henderson. Now, I used this card for like 3 weeks in a row in Weekend League, and he was a brick wall. He's so good defensively. The physicals on this card is insane as well. The pace is nice. The only thing that held him back was his dribbling ability. Like, his dribbling ability wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. I definitely got caught out a few times when trying to go for a few too many turns. I definitely won't say this card's on the same level like Fernandinho or Fabinho. So Henderson, he is going to go into the A tier. Milinkovic-Savic, love the 5-star weak foot and love how all-rounded he is as well, but the pace on his card, it needs to be a little bit better. It's not too bad, but I would have liked it to be a little bit better. I don't think Milinkovic-Savic is on De Bruyne level. Yeah, I don't think he's on the A+ level, especially with like Mason Mount and stuff being in there. I think Milinkovic-Savic needs to go into the A tier. Incredible centimid. You can even use this card in a CDM position as well. I like how they gave him a really good long shot ability. That's something that's very nice to have on this card. I don't like his agility though. His agility is something you can definitely feel in game, and that's the thing that's not going to make this card go into the S tier. It holds him back a little bit. You can definitely feel that in game. You can feel a little bit of clunkiness, let's say. So De Ligt, I think he deserves to go into the A+. If he was in the Prem, played for City or Liverpool, or even played in La Liga and played for Real Madrid, 300k min for this card, easily. It's just, he plays for Ajax, so he goes for 50k. Honestly, he is so good still. I love Gravenberch. He's just an all-rounded beast. He's so tall, so the reach and, you know, the interception reach, the tackle reach is amazing. He's a card I definitely feel like deserves to go into the S tier still. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now, I remember this SBC being like 400k. It was something around there. It was just way too many coins at that time. He's a good box-to-box, though. A very good box-to-box. Like, he's got great shooting ability, nice amount of pace, great on the ball, great defensively as well. I think Oxlade-Chamberlain deserves to go into the A+. It's just, yeah, at a time, he went for too many coins. McGinn, team of the season. When this card came out, he was solid. But now, yeah, there's better midfielders. His sprint speed isn't that great, so you are forced to go with the Shadow Chem style, which really isn't too bad because the Shadow Chem style, no matter what, is the way to go. He's good, but I don't think he's A+. I think McGinn deserves to go A tier. Nkunku, team of the season. I think you guys know exactly where this card is going to go. I'll be honest, you guys, I was hoping they gave Nkunku like 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot for his team of the season. But yeah, either way, Nkunku, he still is an S tier card. We know how much of a joke that card is. This Llorente card really isn't too bad. Like, he is slightly outdated, I'll be honest. There's like certain things that could be better with him, but he isn't like B+ level. I think Llorente definitely is better than everyone in the B+ in the midfield. So Llorente for me is going to go A tier. Renato Sanchez. You know, this card still is solid. I know a lot of people might be surprised by that, but honestly, if you go back and just use this card, you'll be surprised at how good he actually is still, because the pace is incredible. Defensively, it's there. He still feels nice on the ball. I think Renato Sanchez still deserves to go into the A+. Yeah. Honestly, this card is not outdated at all. I love the fact they gave him 5-star skill moves. My issue with Guerrero, though, is he was a player that didn't have that great of a reach to him. You see how, as I said earlier, like Verratti, he's small, but he felt like he had a better reach. N'Golo Kante, small, but it feels like he's got a 6-foot player's reach. With Guerrero, you can definitely notice a few interceptions that don't get intercepted. It goes straight past them, unfortunately. I think Guerrero is an incredible card, but I don't think he's S tier. Nah, I'm going to put Guerrero into the A+. Where does Moments Essien go? I mean, he's a decent midfielder, right? He's not like crazy. He doesn't feel great on the ball. But I don't think he's on Pep Guardiola's level, Rijkaard, Makelele, Gerrard's level. I think Essien's definitely better than that. So Essien is going to go A tier for me. Very good CDM. You know what? He's like a contender for the S tier. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Like, he is a very good CDM. But me looking at those CDMs right now, yeah, I don't think he deserves to go there. He's just outside. Yeah, just outside. I think Tchouaméni deserves to go A+. Bruno Fernandes. I do like how Fernandes is a very nice all-rounded player. Great long shot ability. Nice on the ball as well. I would have liked him, though, to be better on defense. Like, he's usually used as a box-to-box centre mid, and defensively, he's good, but nothing like special. And going forward, we have got way better attacking centre mids than Bruno Fernandes. Like Mason Mount being one of them. I prefer Mount going forward than Bruno Fernandes. So Fernandes is going to go into the A tier. You guys know we included him into the attackers tier list. There's a lot of people that use him as like a centre mid, so that's CDM as well. So I was like, why not? Let's throw him in there into the midfielders tier list. And as a midfielder, yeah, he's S tier as well. Honestly, he's a joke. He is so good. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. He's got it all. There's not one thing he cannot do. Shapeshifter Dempsey, a very underrated card. He's got high work rates. You obviously move him into that centre mid position, and he can play as a box-to-box centre mid. He's got a great long shot ability, nice skill moves, nice weak foot as well. Just a very nice all-rounded player, and I definitely feel like Dempsey deserves to go into the A+. The lane, still a bit weird seeing the lane with hair, but I'm slowly getting used to it. I love the 5-star weak foot, the 4-star skill moves as well. It's always nice to see in that CDM position. The shooting ability on this card isn't that great, so he is strictly a CDM and a CDM only, and he is amazing in that position. I definitely do believe the lane deserves to go into the A+. Our Foot Fantasy. I'm definitely disappointed they didn't give this card like high, medium, or even high. That right there would have been amazing, because then you would have had like a nice defensive presence, right? It's just him having high-low work rates. It is a little bit annoying to work with. If we're looking at attacking centre mids in its midfielders tier list, we're looking at players like Pedri's better. We're looking at players like Rafinha's better. Anyone else? I mean, you could use Corona obviously as an attacking centre mid easily, and Corona is better than this Our card. So I am going to put Our in the A+. Footy So, a card that recently came out. As I said in a review, he isn't as good as Team of the Season Bellingham. If So had Bellingham's body type, he would be better than Bellingham, trust me. It's just the fact that So doesn't really use that strength that he has got because he's got the lean body type. But if he had Bellingham's body type, the high and average plus body type, he would use it way more often. So yeah, So for me still definitely deserves to be S tier, but I just don't personally believe he is as good as Bellingham. I think Bellingham is just slightly better. But yeah, as I said, definitely still S tier for me. I wish this Noble card had high. Honestly, he is a very good card. It's just him not having like a high medium or a medium high is a little bit annoying to work with. He's a good all-rounded card, but I don't think we can put him on the same level as like Cahill, right? Cahill is better as a box-to-box. We've also got like Mount as well. For me, Mount is better as a box-to-box. We got players like Dempsey, box-to-box midfielder. Yeah, Dempsey wins as well. So Noble, I think he deserves to go into the A tier. Team of the Season, Tonali. Now, he is disgusting in that CDM position. Not so much in the centre mid position, but in the CDM position, he's amazing there. That defensive ability he has got is incredible. He's so good at tackling, so good at intercepting. He's a player that goes up the players, pushes them out the way for fun. He's so fast to get out the players as well. His transition speed is incredible. I think Team of the Season, Tonali, definitely needs to go into the S tier. And just like that, we have ourselves our midfielders tier list. Now, I'm going to quickly scan through this just to make sure I've got everyone in their right tier. So, S tier, I don't think no one goes down, surely. A+. You know what, there's some players that you could argue in A+ that deserve to go up, like Cahill. I know a lot of people may be looking at Cahill. I know he is an amazing box-to-box midfielder, like he's so good all-rounded, but when I tried him, I just didn't feel like he was on the level of the S-tier players. So Cahill is going to stay there. Fabinho, obviously dribbling ability not being anything insane is a little bit annoying on him. The thing is, right, I also have a player like Vieira in the S-tier, and his dribbling ability ain't that great, but like, the reach from Vieira is just a joke, and that's why he is in the S tier. So yeah, Fabinho is going to stay there as well. Dele Alli stays there. Fernandinho, he's another person you could argue. Fernandinho, I love, man. It's just, there is better midfielders. Yeah, there definitely is. So Fernandinho is going to stay there as well. Everyone in the A+, I believe, stays. Everyone in the A tier. Yeah, I think everyone in the A tier stays as well. I cannot believe this Felipe card has got like 77 stamina. That really does still shock me. B+ as well. Yeah, B+, there's issues with this card, with these cards, let's say. So there's a reason they're down there. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, that's going to be it for the midfielders tier list. Once again, if there's anyone that you guys think needs to go up or down, just let me know who they are and let me know where they should go to. So if there's a player in A+, should they go into the S tier? Should they go into the A tier? Or should they even go into the B+ tier? Just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to give you guys my top 3 CDMs and centre mids as well. So starting off in a CDM position, I'm going to go ahead and choose... It's between N'Golo Kante and Kimpembe, but I'm going to go N'Golo. When I tried that N'Golo card, yeah, there was just something about him that hit different. So N'Golo Kante, number 1. Kimpembe, number 2. And my third CDM is going to be Ramos. Centre mids, number 1 centre mid, N'Golo Kante. again, I'll tell you guys, something about this N'Golo Kante is just different. He's just straight up different. So yeah, number 1 centre mid is N'Golo Kante. Number 2 centre mid is... Ooh, second is kind of hard, you know. I'm going to go Marcelo. It's kind of hard to do centre mids because it kind of depends if you're using them as like a box-to-box centre mid or it's like an attacking centre mid, right? So it is a little bit hard doing centre mids. But once again, I'm going to go N'Golo Kante number 1, Marcelo second, and my third is going to be... My third's going to be Bellingham. So yeah, top 3 CDMs, N'Golo Kante, Kimpembe and Ramos, and my top 3 centre mids is N'Golo Kante, once again, Marcelo, and team of the season, Bellingham. Once again, I am giving away 2 copies of FIFA 23 on Twitter. If you guys do want to get involved, just head over to Twitter, type in AuzioMF, and it is my pinned comment. All you need to do is retweet and follow, and you'll be entered. If you want to get there quicker, just click the link in the description and it takes you straight to the post. So yeah, make sure to get involved. I'm giving the 2 copies away on any platform. It doesn't matter if it's PC, Xbox, PlayStation, any platforms. Yeah, make sure to get involved to have a chance of winning a copy of FIFA 23. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.